Hi, Wheel of Time fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we're doing a Wheel of Time character breakdown. We're going to break down Moiraine. I don't know why I did that. I felt like she deserved it because...
Like a presentation.
Yes, like a grand introduction.
She is grand.
She is grand in all ways. My go-to word for her is fearless. I always go to that, but... Also, does she want to be in this position? I feel like it's an obligation that she is to find the Dragon Reborn, safely get him along on his journey. And that's a big task and a lot of pressure.
Right.
For one person to feel like she needs to do it alone. I mean, she's not alone, but when she tried to push Lan away, I don't know. I felt like her eyes were on Rand and...
Like, she doesn't feel like she has to do it alone, but if anyone isn't fully on board... They're dispensable.
Get out. Yeah.
She will do it alone if she has to, because she feels like she has to.
Yes.
I mean, I know we got an explanation finally. I don't quite get it.
It's like some duty she feels she
like,
has.
It doesn't matter. She's doing it. She's stubborn. Not stubborn, like she's on a mission.
She's on a mission.
She's not gonna back down. Because the fate of the world is resting on it.
This is true.
On her actions.
I don't even see a big difference between season 1 Moiraine and season 2 Moiraine, because it's always the tenacity. It's always the immediately she has to go and find Dragon Reborn, and she gets these Two Rivers people. Immediately she's working. She's always working.
Right.
She doesn't get a day off.
She's very serious.
Yeah.
And she's very scary. I'd be scared.
Yeah.
If she was like, come with me, I would say, yeah. Intense. Whatever you say.
Intense.
And she's got this, I don't know, this could just be me, but she's sometimes, she's so scary that she's, kind of, asexual to me.
Mm.
I don't know how, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful, and has all this, energy, where she's, attracting people, but yet she could care less.
Mm.
Until the stuff with Suan. Then I'm like, oh, that's pretty sexy, actually. But then it's cut. It's she's okay.
And that's it.
Yeah. She's like, nope. I don't know.
That was a really nice reprieve when we saw them together, because we got to see another side of her. Mm-hmm. And
when they went through that little
little
door. I love that episode.
Yeah.
And then when we saw her later, flashback to Moiraine 10 years, whatever, 20 years ago. And we saw them all happy. That was so cute.
It's the only time we got to see her be light.
Smile.
And smile. Yeah. What do you think's going to happen with Swan and her? I don't know if that's going to work out.
It just went really bad.
But again, you're in my way. You're not seeing my vision the way I need to get it done. So I got to go.
Yes.
She's just staying true to herself the whole way through. But
I mean, season 1, I liked her way more because... Well, she wasn't mean to Lan. Maybe once she was mean to Lan, I was like, no.
You're dead to me.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
The relationship with Lan, too, was so enriched with the cultural bond that they have. And, us trying to understand this relationship that's not sexual or intimate at all. In the sexual
I love that. Yeah, exactly. So deep and so intimate, yet not sexual.
Yeah.
And then, that whole bath scene.
Oh, yeah.
When he was like, oh, it could be warmer. And she, it's so... flirty in a way we would think it's flirty, but it's not.
We've never seen something like that, a relationship like that.
Yes, the whole Warder Aes Sedai thing is so cool, and so she's our main one that we know in season 1, so maybe that's why, I mean, I know one of the main things we liked about the Wheel of Time from season 1 was the Aes Sedai.
Yes.
All the culture, the breakdown of the different colors, and then understanding that bond between them.
And
so
the orders,
but then I liked her a lot season 1, and then season 2 though I was like,
I felt like season 1 Moiraine had a little more patience, and I feel like season 2 she was like, I don't have time for you. I don't have time for anybody. I have to do this. She looks like she maybe lost weight, and she's just so
she's depressed.
Yes. Yeah. See.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's wearing her down, but then obviously at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing. Her mission's not technically done.
No, it's not even. She's totally. But I think what's the difference is that she thought she was. What's the word when the magic is gone forever?
Oh,
but she wasn't.
No.
Shielded, yeah. Well, so shielded would be temporary, right?
Right.
So she stilled.
Yeah.
So then, and Lan was the one who was figuring out, like, okay, was she or wasn't she? But we didn't know that's what he was doing. And then, but she was so like lost, like not who she was. She was no longer herself.
Right.
So not to the extent of being stilled, because as Lan figured out, she never had the thought that she like wanted to be like dead, right? But she was like not herself, like still depressed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're just like, well, I can't do all these things. And like when they do the weaves, I don't know why I never get the words right. They feel that sense of euphoria when they are actually like doing it, and she hasn't been able to like have that feeling. So it explains why she is the way she is. But I loved seeing her with her family.
Oh, yeah.
That was super cool.
And it seems like her nephew and her had a pretty cool relationship.
Until
he decided
to. That whole thing with the sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Auntie Moiraine.
It's kind of cute, because I'm an aunt
to
your sons. And I get it, but they're not dark friends.
No.
My nephews are not dark friends. So I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's again seeing another side of her, because you're just like, Moiraine, you're so intense all the time, and yeah, there's never time off for you, and there's never, except with Swan, yes, but otherwise. But yeah, but see, even with her sister and her nephew, she's like, I gotta go. I don't have time for you.
No, because I know exactly.
One track mind.
She's on she has the mission now. But she took a moment though, because her sister called her out and said like, hey, can't you just be nice to him?
Yeah.
And then she was, and then he was a dark friend. So she's like,
well,
forget it. See what happens. I don't have time for this. Niceties.
Yeah. But overall, what is your feeling of Moiraine? Because I have like a neutral feeling, but yeah, I have I feel like she has no bad, like no malice in her as far as like against our people. But yeah, she is scary, but I feel like she's one of my favorite characters, but not because she's so dynamic. It's just that she's so cool and fearless. I always come back to that.
I guess like now that we're discussing it, I feel like my liking or not liking her is tied to her relationship with Lan, because as we understood why he was, the way he was with her, and then they rebonded, and then once he rebonded with her, I was like, okay, she's okay.
No, she's okay now.
Yeah, it's fine now, because she's nice to Lan, and she said that really nice thing to him.
Oh my god.
Oh, so like, yeah, so I'm okay with you. And now they're all together, and I feel like there should be a little bit of a high starting next season that we get to see, right, where they'll be together, and then probably something bad will separate them.
Yeah, always.
The trope of fantasy. But I bet in the early parts we'll get to see some type of like high, like cool stuff.
I hope
fun. Yeah. A little bit of glimmers of joy.
Yeah.
It's positive interactions.
Lighthearted, please. What's funny is, so Mr. Dr. S sent us the bloopers for season 2, and I was like, oh my gosh, Rosamund Pike. Like, I get to see, because you still see Moiraine, but she's laughing, and you just...
All the characters laughing.
Yeah.
It was pure joy just to see all these, because it really goes to show you the contrast between like this world. Everything is super serious.
Yeah.
Because then you see like people who never smile. They like bust up into their blooper, and it's like so good. So satisfying.
That was really fun. But yeah, I feel like with her, because they don't, I just feel like with her, the whole time it's just been intense. So yeah, so seeing the blooper, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Even though it's not her, it's Rosamund Pike, I totally get it. But they're in their characters, so that was really fun.
Yes.
Anyway, I guess that's all we have to say about Moiraine.
Yeah.
Because she's all business.
She is.
So that seems pretty convenient. All right, let us know as much as you can about Moiraine and how much Rosamund Pike is nailing it, or is she? And is this... validate us. Is this how we're supposed to be feeling about this character? And let us know below. And then we'll see you for our next character breakdown. We're going to talk about, is she? So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.